Welcome back. We had two picks that come in. The Pittsburgh Steelers selected, with the 14th pick, selected Broderick Jones, defensive tackle, Georgia. Whitefield was a good pick for them, and he put up a lot of big numbers with them, and he's going to be a great addition. And just now, the New York Jets selected Will McDonald, the fourth linebacker from Iowa State. He put up a lot of big numbers with Iowa State last year, and he can really score touchdowns and really get receptions and really get a lot of tackles as well. And the Washington Commanders are now on the clock, and their pick is in. We'll get that in just a few moments. And the Commanders, they had a pretty good season, but they fell short of the playoffs. So I think they want to really make an effort to make the playoffs this coming season, this upcoming season. So, and hopefully we will find out who the Commanders have picked in just a moment. So, right now they're about to go to commercial. And so, I'm gonna come back. But we have it's another one from I trying to think. That's the first one from Iowa State to go off the board. We've had one from just Iowa University in general go off the board. Uh, so uh, so and right now, and so yeah, I think the Commanders they do need a few more pieces of the puzzle. And I think they're going to take care of the linebacker, a wide receiver, or an edge rusher, or possibly a offensive tackle, because I think their offense needs some work. So they do need a few pieces of the puzzle. So we'll see who they take to for their pick, uh, and 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 as you know, and uh, and I think just in general, the I do believe the Matt he was with the Atlanta Falcons, Matt Ryan. The Colts had traded him, so he's with the Falcons now, and he's a really good quarterback for them. And the Commanders pick is in. We're playing for it to come back in the year. But I do think the Commanders they really want to have a better record than what they had last year. They want to really make an effort to make the playoffs. So we shall see who they take, and and then after that it'll be the 17th pick. The Patriots will be back on the clock for that one. So they traded up their first one, but Washington they really had their ups and downs this past season. I mean, they had a good record, but they want to have an even better one this year. So we shall see what they do during this upcoming season. So so, but I think they're going to take a linebacker or a defensive tackle, or I mean, an offensive tackle or an edge rusher, or possibly a quarterback. Either way, and we're about to find out who the Commanders are going to take. Take just a few moments because they're back on the air with the draft. So, and we're about to find out right now who the Commanders are going to take. NFL draft. The Washington Commanders select Emmanuel Forbes, And they select Emmanuel Ford, cornerback, Mississippi State. And I think uh, this was a good move. They need a decent cornerback, and I think Emmanuel Ford is a good choice. Uh, I think this was a good. He put up a lot of big numbers with Mississippi last year. So, and the Patriots are back on the clock. I think their pick is in. We'll find out in just a few moments. But Forbes put up a lot of big numbers. He can score. He can score touchdowns. He can really put up a lot of receptions and really get a lot of tackles and and in this fight, he can really outrun you. He can get you when you least expect it. Uh, so we're about to find out who the Patriots have taken with their pick, and we're about to find out in just a few moments as somebody comes up to them. But I think Emmanuel Forbes was a good pick for the Washington Commanders. I really think it was a good pick for them. So, and I really think it was. And I really think that the Patriots, they do need a few pieces of the puzzle. They're going to hold on. Mac Jones, I think, will be their starting quarterback once again this season. So, and now the Patriots pick is in. And I think somebody's coming up to the microphone right now. We're about to find out right now who the New England Patriots have selected with the 17th pick. And they have selected Christian Gonzalez, quarterback from Oregon. And I think they needed a cornerback. This was a good pick for him. Yeah. He put up a lot of numbers with Oregon last year. You know, he put up a lot of big numbers, and he could score touchdowns, really put up a lot of receptions, and get a lot of safeties. I think this was a good pick for the Patriots to draft Christian Gonzalez. And the Detroit Lions are back in the clock with the 18th pick. And they traded up their first one, the sixth one. So we'll see who they take. And they do need a few pieces of the puzzle to help quarterback Jared Goff. So we shall see. But I think if the Lions can get some good picks, they could be back in the playoffs and see how far they could go. They could be a good team this coming season. Oh, they can win whenever you least expect it. They can really get on a roll. Kentucky quarterback Will Levis is waiting to hear his future, and we're going to find out when the draft comes back on the air. But the Lions do need a few pieces of the puzzle, so we will have to wait and see who the Lions will take with this pick. So I really think I think it's going to be a linebacker or a wide receiver or an edge rusher or even a safety. It could be even a safety. We'll see. And so we will see who they take. And right now, I'm going to take a break and I'm going to upload this video. So I'll be back with more to come. Stay with me.